It's obvious that this is catfishing. Like, what is there to say? What is there to say? They said, hey, Supah, I think I have a catfish for you. They said backstory, played IMV for a few years and they became friends. She always has a mic on in the room, but she never talks on it. And it's very suspicious. Well, nobody ever heard her voice. She's always dodging FaceTime calls. And all her pics, she has her face covered. When someone calls her a catfish, all her friends attack the person. I just want to know if you can help me find out if she a catfish or not. Her Instagram is at Aya Marie. And we looked at this. Number one, they never show their face. They never show their damn face. Their face is in none of these photos, bro. None of these pictures. It don't matter what it is, it's in none of them. And I'm sure that's so people don't like find out who they're using, but I feel like that's a big telltale sign. Like, there's no way. And then I asked, I'm like, do you know anything else about her that might play a factor? Age, where she's from, anything helps. If you know it, leave it. And they said she's from Florida and she claims she's 16. She always posting about money. She recruits her friends to stick up for her. I used to be one of them, but I stopped. When I asked to see her face, she gets mad and starts calling me fake. Then change the subject. Here's some proof that she never shows her face. And we've already seen some of these anyway. And there's just pictures of a bunch of different girls. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these girls do not look like the same girl. And they all don't have their face shown. You can see by the profile, she's probably a catfish. And they said, can you confirm it? Because if she's a catfish, she's been doing this for years. And I'm like, it's not much to confirm. It's pretty much obvious. No face, no FaceTime, besides confronting her. Like, if you didn't confront her about it and get like a back and forth, or she wasn't super duper defensive, you know what I'm saying, then it's like what else is gonna prove it or confirm that she's a catfish other than her not showing her face and not FaceTime me? Like, that's pretty much obvious, bro. Like, and it be some dumb, stupid, very dumb people that will take that and be like, yo, that don't mean they're a catfish though, you ain't got no proof. What are y'all expecting? Like, there's not gonna be proof every single time. You're not gonna find the account every single time. Sometimes you can't find it. Sometimes you're not gonna get it, but there's signs that the catfishes show when they're not real. If you're a real person and you pretty, there is no reason to not show your face. There's no reason to be purposely covering your face every photo. Are there reasons why some people might cover their face? Yes. In this case, to where she doesn't show her, she doesn't talk on voice chat, she doesn't want to FaceTime ever, and she doesn't even show her face in pictures, it's obvious that the bitch is catfishing. Like, what is there to say? What is there to say? And I said the pics aren't going to search because there's no face. And that's the thing too. There's no face, bro. There is no way I can search for the picture. It's not gonna search. Their body is not gonna search. Said they tried and they already caused a bunch of drama. And I'm like, screenshots of you confronting her? Do you have any proof of you confronting her? It said it was on VU. I didn't think of taking screenshots, but I can for sure text her again. So this is what they say. They say, I got a question. Why don't you ever do FaceTime calls? I just want to know. There's a way to ask a catfish some stuff. And I feel like this is not the way. This is why I be so like, damn, I don't know what I want to say to them when I be trying to confront the catfish and stuff. If you just plain old ask, yo, why don't you ever do FaceTime calls? It's like, bro, like, they're already going to be defensive. You already have to like compensate for that. They're going to be defensive. You're trying to like ask them in a way that sets them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to ask them a question, ask them some shit that's going to set them up. Because let's be honest, when you lying and you saying all this, you talking about this, you talking about that, you lying about this, you lying about that, there is a chance that you're going to forget some type of detail. Like, honestly, bro, if you want to hear somebody talk about some bull, just let them talk, bro. Just let them talk. Especially a catfish, let them talk. Let them talk, let them type. Ask them about themselves. Like, before y'all be sending in these cases, if y'all friends with them or y'all know them or y'all on a relationship level or y'all want to talk to them, actually talk to them, please. Get to know them. Because I promise you, there's going to be a detail that they tell you that eventually will contradict itself. That's what be throwing me off. Like, how y'all be friends with these people for so long and don't know nothing about them? What the hell do y'all talk about? I promise you, some of that stuff matters. Because if they like, yo, like, I love anime, and they don't ever like have any inkling of like liking anime, then it's pretty obvious that they're just lying. And the more lies you can just pile on top of each other, they lied about this, they lied about that, they lied about this, they lied about that. That just proves even more that they're catfishing, or they're lying to some degree about who they are, what their identity is. There's no way you talking to people for years and y'all don't know nothing about them. I would love to know what the conversations be. But they said, yo, I got a question. Why don't you ever like to do FaceTime calls? I just want to know. And I'm like, yo, bro, I don't think that was the best way to ask that question, but it is what it is. And they're like, is there a good way of asking it without saying it? But they already typed it. So it's like, you can't even, how you gonna already type the message and then ask me if there was a better way? Is that a good way of asking it without like saying it? Then they sent another screenshot. They said, I do. Why are you asking me? Do you want to FaceTime then? No reason. I was just asking. And I feel like this was a horrible way to introduce this conversation, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Trial and error. Then they said, who told you to ask me? They already know, bro. They already know, bro. And they said, she's getting suspicious. What do I tell her? I'm like, damn, she responded back fast. And they said, hell yeah, she usually don't. I'm like, she's obviously nervous. And they like, she's not trying to get on FaceTime. And then they said, she just stopped responding. like, I think she already kind of spooked her. Plain old just asked her, yo, do you want to FaceTime? I gotta tell you something type shit. But she said now she just stopped responding. And I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, you're bad at messaging. You should have just said you wanted to talk to her about something or show her something on FaceTime. Like, give her a reason. I feel like the way they started off the conversation was already putting them on edge. Yo, why don't you ever FaceTime nobody? Are you a catfish? Like, come on, you can't start off with that, bro. If you already their friend and they trust you, then you gotta come a little different. You gotta try, yo, bro, I gotta show you something, bro, real quick, bro. Just get on FaceTime with me. I gotta tell you something real good, girl. I got some tea to tell you. Like, say it like that to like entice them to want to do it. And that way, if they don't do it, it looks fishy. You know what I'm saying? That way, any excuse they come up with after that is gonna look stupid. Cause it's like, what are you really talking about? What excuse would they have for that? Oh, I can't right now, I'm at work. Then why are you texting back so fast? I can't right now because I'm walking my fish. Now here comes the dumb excuses. That's what you want. You want the stupid excuses. So you can clock them for it. And I said like a reason. They said, I didn't even know what to say because I know she runs back to her friends and tells them everything. And I said, I can unsend it and try again. I'm like, nah. They say, nah, but for real, I need to talk to you about something or show you something. So I'm like, I'm trying to coach them. I'm like, yo, bro, this, you can fix this. Even though you kind of up, you can still fix this. Just be like, yo, I need to talk to you about something. I need to chop it up with you about something. Like, or I need to show you something. Like, you know, just try to fix it. And they like, I just texted her that and she's not responding anymore. So I can tell you, a dude, okay, but what about me? Never mind. Is it about me? Then let me know what it's about. I'm starting to believe you with these motherfuckers and how you acting. What's going on? Like, what did you do? Yo, do not know how to text catfishes at all. Like, she done messed up too many times. I am not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes you gotta less is more. That's why you gotta be strategic with texting them, because if you text them a certain way, it's only so much they can say. So I can tell you, a dude, like, what? Damn. She just admitted it because I didn't say anything about a catfish. What are they saying? That I'm a catfish? I low-key don't care if that's what they're about to. Oh yeah, okay, so they admitted it. They just stupid. It's crazy because they didn't even say nothing that could like bring that out of them, but they said, what are they saying? That I'm a catfish. No offense, I love you if you support me, but your IQ is probably a little low. Fortunately for you, their IQ is lower. You know, because why did they even say this? They even have to say this. And I guess that girl, or what's the ad? Let me show y'all the ad one more time so you can report the account. We don't know what account it is, but if anybody can find it based off the girl's body, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Or DM me on Instagram or something. Type. So this is the girl, that's her booty, all that. IY 3A's Marie, 2.3K followers, talking about some, I'ma stalk you. She basically admitted she was a catfish. I ain't gonna cap. The girl apparently wasn't even talking about being a catfish. She was just saying, I'm trying to talk to you on the phone. And the girl said something about being a catfish. So she probably just like felt guilty about it. Moving on. Boom, boom.